Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Waleed.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
We are back to talk one of our favorite shows of the summer. We're talking Claim to Fame. We are on episode 8. This one was entitled, what was the title for this one? Oh, The Puppies Are Off the Leash. The puppies are off the leash, Waleed. Just off the top, another great episode. This might have been up there, or may have been my favorite episode so far of the season. It had an awesome challenge. It had lying, like we've talked about, lying being great. We talked about some really good clues. The reward, especially for the challenge, was really rewarding for LC. I mean, all of those extra clues is a really powerful tool, but also a target to have on her back. And then obviously, we always lead off with who was sent home. And finally, Luis's 9 lives were up. She couldn't win this challenge and was set up. She kind of knew it was coming. She tried to do a little politicking and thought maybe she had a shot. Not to be. Was Simone Biles' sister. Her real name was
Adria.
Adria. Yeah.
Adria.
So, Waleed, what were your overall thoughts on the episode?
Yeah, I thought it was really good too. Finally she went home. I was actually getting a little worried there for just a little bit, but then when it came down to LC, I was like, no, LC's playing her own game. She's smart. She knows you gotta put her up there and just send her home at this point. So I was actually happy to see that because if Luis would have avoided elimination again and gotten to the final four, I don't know what you and I would be reacting right
I
now.
don't know. I mean, Elsie made a couple of good lies. I mean, she lied to Lark about Logan's
Yeah,
clue. She obviously lied to Lark again about like who she wanted to go
yeah.
vote for. Pepper
Well,
did the same thing to Logan, lying about clues. Really good, subtle lies that are just going to send you down the wrong path.
yeah.
Um,
And that's
that game was
that's
called that game was called the 6th degree. So it's
yeah,
like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
yeah.
What did you think of that?
I liked it, too. I mean, it was really good. My big thing though with LC, I picked her to win the whole thing because
Yeah,
she is now like manipulating everything. She knows when to tell a lie. She knows who to be friends with and and how to use them to her advantage in some ways. So I mean, she's playing everyone kind of like a fiddle. I picked her to win, so I mean, I'm actually rooting for her. I like her a lot, and honestly, Lark took it all to heart at the end of it. And
too
to be
much.
honest, to tell you the truth, it's like, oh my God, get a grip. You're in the final four. Like, start finding out who these last three people are so you can beat their
No one
asses.
feels bad for you, Lark. Like
No,
really,
no one's
it's
that at all. It's like, hey, and LC made a good point at the end. I mean, it's like, hey, I mean, at this point, she's playing her own game and she made it, a very good case. So it's like, don't take it to heart. You're in the final four. No one really knows who you are yet. You could win the whole thing.
no for sure. I like my thing is like there shouldn't be that much of a like an emotional tie with her with that. She's done well. She's also made lies and like like people have false understanding of who she is. Not really sure why that is. Maybe it's just the stress of being in. It could just been an emotional day. So I'm curious
Sure.
to see how it goes next week because it kind of looks like it's going to be kind of like
Yeah,
Lark and Pepper versus
yeah,
LC and Logan. The battle lines are kind of drawn there.
yeah,
Someone's got to betray somebody.
I think Lark was feeling a little emotional too, just probably because I think she was being a little selfish too, because she wanted Luis around as her layup and no one else's. Like
Of
that's
course.
really what it is. It's like, oh my God, somebody had to send her home. Okay, I mean, just let it go.
So Elsie's got the winner's clue. It's Logan's winner's clue. So she needs that. She thinks she does not really sure what to do with it. Really cool. Some other celebrities. I'm just going to run through really quick what the other 2nd degree ones were who she won. Queen Latifah, which was for her. Hank Azaria is Luis. Jackie Chan is Pepper. Kelly Clarkson, Logan, George Clooney, Lark. So Hank Azaria was in some kind of film with Luis's, with obviously, and Luis is kind of a moot point here being gone. Pepper's relative was in a movie with Jackie Chan. Logan's relative sang a song with Kelly Clarkson, and George Clooney was in a commercial with Lark's relative, who we know is Cindy Crawford. So this is going to be really interesting. I really like this one. That game was really cool. This show is definitely coming back for a
It
season
has
two.
to. And
There's no way it's not coming back.
it has to. I mean, I hope it's getting good ratings and everything too. I've never checked any of that stuff, but like if it is, then they'll definitely bring it back. I'm really curious to see, who they would bring back in a second or third or fourth season. Like
Yeah, for
so
sure.
many. There's endless celebrity
No,
possibilities.
this is a great one. This is like a Dancing with the Stars when they could have multiple seasons of this year. And honestly, in my opinion, wouldn't get old. But hey, if we even get once a year in the summer, end of summer kind of show, really on board for it.
Yeah.
Make sure you're liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. We are riding the show out until the finale. It looks like it's going to end right when Bachelor in Paradise premieres, since Paradise is a Monday and Tuesday show. So look out for a few more episodes from us for, like I said, for Claim to Fame. But we also cover other things on ABC, The Bachelorette. We're going to be covering Bachelor in Paradise. We cover the Challenge USA. We're going to cover the regular challenge when that comes back. We cover all Jersey Day stuff. So Buckhead Shore and its reunion right now, and Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Also reality TV shows on HBO and HBO Max, like The Rehearsal and F Boy Island. We do interviews like we're doing with F Boy Island cast members, and hoping to add in some more things as soon as the Netflix shows come back. We cover things like The Circle, The Ultimatum, Love is Blind, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you're subscribed. We cover everything. If you have an idea for something for us to cover, leave it in the comments. But for myself and Waleed, thank you. Peace.